Welcome to Parchment Update, an interview series from the Parchment Community Library to bring your community closer to you. I'm Karen Woodworth, Library Ambassador. Joining me today is former Mayor Rob Heasley. He's the chair of the Veterans Memorial Committee. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for the opportunity to rejoin you, Karen. It's an honor to be here.
Well, thank you. And I'm so excited that the Parchment Veterans Memorial is almost complete. So please tell us about the design.
Well, the design, I think, started about 9 months ago when we hired a landscape architect from DeYoung Landscape, who saw our vision and came up with a design. And so it's a modest design. We're trying to stay within the constraints of our budget, and which is hard to do, by the way. And I think it shows very, very well now that we've got started. We're well underway to completing it, I think, and I think it's looking better every day. So.
All right, and so you've got an entrance from the parking lot off of City Hall. And so tell us what people see when they are standing at the entrance.
We picked that entrance. First of all, we wanted to locate the memorial in a place where it was easy to park your car so you could visit, rather than on some busy street and then parking on the curb. So the entrance is designed to look with those two birch trees, go right between them. I think it's a beautiful design. I think it's a very lovely way to introduce the memorial, and we're pretty happy with it.
Well, good, yeah, and seeing the big rock at the entrance reminds me that you've been working on this for many years. So I'm hoping you'll share the story of that big rock that was donated for the memorial.
Well, 2017 is when we really began to roll up our sleeves and generate funds, or try to anyway. And not long after that, I think, as I recall, it was in 2019, one of the gentlemen from the Parchment City Department of Public Works had arranged for us to get that big rock. It's pretty solid. We don't want to break any hardware lifting it around, but the fact is it's been sitting near the city barn, the DPW barn, for all those years. And so just about 2 weeks ago, we moved it into place at the memorial. I think it looks really good. It happens to be the right height and flat enough so that it could pass for or be used as a bench as well. So I think that worked out really well. That gentleman's name is a good friend of the city of Parchment and veterans everywhere. His name is Steve Smith. So we owe him a gratitude. Yes.
Yes, and the placement of the rock, particularly in the morning, it's in a nice shady spot to sit and look at the memorial. There's a beautiful stone wall around the memorial, and there's some benches there. What other features will be added over the next few months?
Well, we have a large flagpole to set in the middle there, and along with that flagpole then will be two spotlights that will focus on the flag, one from the middle of the wall, I believe, on the east side, and then one from right straight underneath the flagpole, shining right straight up. And we're kind of pumped about that. The other major thing that we're expecting to do, it would be, we have arranged to plant some oriental dogwood trees to the east of the east side of the memorial. So I'm hopeful that will happen in November. The tree guy says that's the best time to plant trees anyway, so it won't be there for what dedication we have. So
Okay, and you have a plaque going in too, right?
we do have a nice plaque. It's large, and we all, our little committee, worked on the text of that plaque for quite a while before we got it ironed out. And then we purchased it from a local business very recently. It's just recently come into town, and I think at some point in the next week or two, we'll have it mounted in the inner circle of that memorial.
All right. And of course, one of the most pivotal things to see in the memorial are the bricks in honor and in memory of veterans. And so you've already got quite a few in, but it looks like there's room for more engraved bricks. So how can people add bricks if there's someone they want to remember or to honor?
Sure. By the way, we have sold 145 bricks so far. And if you're interested in having a loved one's name or a friend's name or your own name on one of these bricks, you can walk right into City Hall. They can give you the form to fill out, and there's a fee, of course. This is our major fundraiser, really. So the fee is $75, and we will arrange to have a brick engraved with your name.
All right. Well, that certainly sounds easy enough. Now, you mentioned a dedication ceremony. Do you have a date yet for the dedication ceremony?
Yeah, Karen, we're planning on a special date for dedicating our memorial, and that would be 9/11 at 6 p.m. in the evening. So I think it's a significant date for all of us, right? And I thought that would really be a nice time to dedicate this Veterans Memorial.
That's going to be a very meaningful date.
Yep, I agree.
And something positive to happen on that day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what else would you like us to know?
Well, I'll reiterate that bricks are still available. I'll also say that we've had some major help on this memorial from the City of Parchment, Drug and Lab Disposal, Inc. I think it's changed its name now that I say that, but anyway, and Elsie Howard has helped us a lot, and Advia Credit Union. Those are our major benefactors, and they have been a big part of this whole thing financially. So want to give them plenty of props.
All right, sounds good. And yeah, congratulations to you and the committee and to all who supported this wonderful and beautiful spot to remember veterans in the community. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to share the information today.
You're very welcome. I'm honored to be here.